Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are making chicken and shrimp alfredo, and this chicken and shrimp alfredo was bomb as. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first, I'm going to be taking some applewood smoked bacon, and I am just going to cut that up into small pieces just so we can get some bacon bits just to garnish our chicken and shrimp alfredo. And we're going to cook this in the air fryer for about 10 minutes or less. So now that that's done, we can go ahead and put that in the air fryer for about 10 minutes. Next, we're going to be seasoning our shrimp and our chicken. I've already cleaned them, so I'm just going to add some seasoning to them. I'm going to be adding some Tony's, or you can use whatever kind of Creole seasoning you would like. I'm using a little Old Bay, garlic and onion powder, my Falvor God's lemon garlic, and my Falvor God's garlic lovers. And I'm also going to be taking some smoked paprika for some color, and you can also use regular paprika if you don't have smoked paprika. It's just for color. And then I'm just going to give that a good mix, making sure all that seasoning is in those crevices of that shrimp. And I'm going to move on to my chicken, and I'm using the same seasonings on my chicken, just without the Old Bay. So now I'm just drizzling on some olive oil just to help that seasoning stick to that chicken and the shrimp. So I'm gonna let my chicken and shrimp kind of marinate, and while that's marinating, I'm just going to make some garlic toast. I forgot to pick some up from the store, so this is a low budget way you can make garlic toast at home if you have some bread. So I'm just gonna butter up both sides of my bread, put a little garlic and a little onion powder on one side, and then you're gonna take a pinch of salt and some Italian seasoning. And sometimes I like to do both sides, but it's up to you. So now that we got this garlic toast out the way, we're going to start cooking our chicken and our shrimp. I'm just gonna take some olive oil and drizzle that in the pan and wait for that to get hot. And I'm going to cook my chicken first. Yeah, I almost forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, I'm gonna cook my chicken first, and I'm gonna cook my shrimp right after. And we're gonna use all that flavor to create our sauce for our Alfredo. So now we're just gonna cook our shrimp, and you just want to cook it for maybe a minute or so on each side, depending on how big your shrimp are. Yeah, you see all that flavor from cooking everything? We're gonna use that. So I'm gonna take 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm gonna let that melt. And I'm going to throw in my diced onions, peppers, celery. I'm gonna throw in about 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. And you can throw in whatever else that's gonna help add flavor to your Alfredo. So after you cook everything down, you just want to add some flour. You're supposed to add equal parts of butter and flour, but I just kind of eyeballed it. So this is going to help thicken that sauce. Once everything is cooked down, I'm just going to add some chicken broth or chicken stock, whatever you want to use. And I'm just going to gradually mix everything in. And I'm going to be using chicken stock because chicken stock has the most flavor. And honestly, y'all, I did not measure this. I kind of eyeballed everything. I add about maybe half of chicken stock and half of whipping cream. And here is where I am going to add my seasonings. Of course, I'm just going to add everything I used in my chicken. So I'm not going to add Old Bay to the base of this just because we have chicken in there and I don't want my chicken tasting like shrimp. Now we're just going to add our whipping cream and get that all mixed in, and then I'm just going to taste it and see if I need to add any more additional seasonings. So after you adjust your seasonings, if you need to, I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese. And you can use whatever cheese you would like. I'm going to use my Parmesan and Marfort cheese mix. And it's just mixed with Parmesan, provolone, Asiago, and I can't remember the last one. And I just went and looked, and it's Fontina. I think I'm pronouncing it right. And you can add as much cheese as you want. I say this in probably all my videos that I love cheese, so I'm going to add a little extra for myself. So after you get all the cheeses you want in there and they all melt down perfectly, you can just add your chicken and your shrimp. Also, I want to mention that you don't want to use the pre-shredded on the processed cheese side. I'm using the shredded cheese from the fresh cheese or the specialty cheese side, so it didn't make my sauce clump up or grainy. That's the word I'm looking for. Toss in your pasta. You can use fettuccine, but I use linguini. And I forgot to tell you guys earlier that I cooked my pasta in chicken stock too, so it can give lots of flavor. We want flavor, okay? We don't want no bland Alfredo. Now I'm just working in that sauce in between all that pasta. We want it to be nice and saturated. I don't want no dry pasta, okay? I like extra sauce, extra meat, extra everything, okay? Now I'm just adding the rest of my shrimp and my chicken throughout the pasta, just so we can have chicken or shrimp in every bite. Now we're just gonna add some cheese on top. You know how I do, I like extra cheese, so I'm just gonna sprinkle some Parmesan and that 4 cheese mix on top. And I saved 1 chicken and sliced it long ways, I guess, if that makes it like that. Yeah, that's long ways. And I'm just going to add that on top to garnish it along with my shrimp so it can look all pretty. And don't forget to add your bacon, because I completely forgot. I had to add some to my bowl after I took pictures, and I was ready to eat at that point. So I didn't really take pictures of it with the bacon, but add your bacon, don't forget. But yeah, that's what it looks like after it's all done. This is what it looks like when it's all plated. And yeah, that's it. Now you got some bomb chicken Alfredo. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video.